Hello YouTubers, RogueMonkeyJr here, and in today's video we're going to talk about SLRs or self-loading rifles and the changes that DICE made to them in the most recent patch that came alongside the early access to the They Shall Not Pass DLC. As you all know, the medic is a very helpful and needed class in a team because of the awesome gadgets that are available to it. However, the weapons are a little bit lackluster in comparison to other classes of weapons such as SMGs, shotguns, and bolt-action rifles for the simple reason that they don't put out as much damage per second because of their slower rate of fire and semi-automatic capabilities, with some exceptions of course. The SLRs tend more to medium long range combat, with their higher damage model being the most effective in said situations, but sometimes these SLRs, which a player would use for longer range combat, would seem a little inaccurate or difficult to control, with shots having a tendency to go all over the place but on target. With the release of the latest patch, they have been tweaked in such a way as to give the user an easier time hitting targets while still firing the weapon at a pretty decent rate. They did this by reducing the base spread increase per shot from 0.25 degrees to 0.2 degrees, meaning that, as I said earlier, spam fire or firing at the fastest possible rate should be more accurate than previously, with shots spreading at a slower rate. This spread increase is even further reduced when aiming down sight, with marksman, optical, and sniper variants having said value set to 0.125 degrees per shot, and also having a small bonus to spread decrease, allowing the player improved stability and control when using these longer range capable variants as opposed to the factory and storm variants. Tweaking SLRs in such a way is a good step in the right direction because this is the only class of weapon that the medic has at its disposal comparatively to previous Battlefield titles, which allowed each class to have a variety of weapon classes, with shotguns, DMRs, and carbines being usable by all classes, and each different class having a specific set of weapons available only to them. This gave each class a lot more versatility, as you could use it in very different ways, but in Battlefield 1, seeing as the medic class has weapons which are mostly effective in medium to long range combat, the player is pretty much forced to play the class in this way as to not be at a disadvantage against classes which have strong weapons up close. I do know that it is possible to be quite effective in close range with SLRs, but it's a lot less forgiving if you aren't up to par with accuracy and missing shots, because for one thing, you don't for the most part have many rounds to your disposal, making this class of weapons much less forgiving than, let's say, an SMG like the Automatico M1918, which has a crazy damage per second up close, is fully automatic, and can take down an enemy with only 2 or 3 shots more, which will fire much faster than compared SLRs. I'm sorry if all this was kind of complicated or didn't make that much sense, but you will more than likely notice an improvement in shot placements with the self-loading rifles if you use them a lot prior to the patch. I just wanted to make a really short video explaining a little bit the changes that happened to the SLRs and that they might be more viable than they used to. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of this little tweak, and while you're down there, be sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, the dislike button if you didn't, subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one, and as always, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.